Hello everyone, welcome to my new video. Today I am going to share knowledge about 8D problem solving methodology. The 8D problem solving method, also known as 8 disciplines, is a structured approach to tackle problems and ensure they don't come back. It's a popular technique in many industries, especially manufacturing and quality control. Here is the introduction to 8D problem solving process. D0. D0 is pre-work of 8D, collecting the historical data about the problem that we are trying to solve. Next step is D1, that is creation of problem solving team, assembling them together and share a common objective. D2, the problem description. Describe the problem in numbers that needs to be addressed. D3, contain the problem and put the short-term corrective action in place. D4 is root cause analysis, that is the more detailed analysis of problem. And D5 is long-term corrective action that ensures the problem does not reoccur. Then we move to D6, that is implementation and verification of long-term corrective actions. D7 is preventive actions and D8 is congratulate the team and conclude. We will talk about all of these steps now one by one. As I said, the D0 is more about the pre-work or understanding the periodic. As I said, the D0 is more about pre-work. Pre-work here means collecting the historical data in terms of the number of defects, the area of defect, and what is the severity of the problem that is being faced in the process. So basically, who is impacted, how significant is the impact, and what is the scope of the problem, along with has this problem happened before or not. All this data is gathered during D0. Then we move to step D1, identify the team. It is very crucial. It involves assembling a cross-functional team with diverse expertise. The team's collective wisdom, holistic view, and effective communication drive successful problem solving. Always remember, DD is not a solo. Always remember, 8D is not a solo act. It is a team sport. In step D2 of the 8D problem solving process, crafting precise problem statement is necessary. These statements should address critical questions like what. It means identifying the specific part or product involved. Where? Pinpoint the location or process stage where the issue occurs. When? Specify the timing during production, testing, delivery, etc. And how many. Quantify the impact, the number of defectives. For instance, consider a scenario where an automotive assembly line experiences frequent weld failure in a specific chassis component. So we need to define what is the frequency of that defect. Then we move to stage D3. It is contain the problem of 8D problem solving process. Here our focus is on protecting the customer. We implement interim containment actions to prevent the issue from reaching to the customer while we work on permanent solutions. For instance, imagine an automotive assembly line facing frequent weld failures in a specific chassis component. As an interim measure, the team decides to inspect all welded components at a particular station. It catches any defect before they leave from the factory. Simultaneously, the hold non-conforming parts until the root cause analysis is complete. This containment strategy ensures that faulty components do not reach the end user, and it buys the time for thorough investigation at the next step. In the 8D problem solving process, during the analyze or investigate root cause step, we avoid the blame game and focus on understanding why a mistake has occurred. Rather than disciplining individuals, we ask why they made the error. The goal is to uncover the process, design, or systematic root cause behind the human error. A valuable technique is asking 5 why, which involves repeatedly asking why to reveal deeper layers of causality. By peeling back these layers, we move beyond surface level blame and pave the way for sustainable improvement. An example related to finding root cause of an operating error doing 5-why analysis is: why did the operator make an error? Because they misinterpreted the procedure. Why did they misinterpret it? Because the instructions were unclear. Why were the instructions unclear? Because the document lacked specific details about the critical steps. And then asking, why did the document lack those details? Because the process documentation was outdated and had not been reviewed earlier. So by asking the why, we come to the conclusion that there is a lack of frequent review of the process document, due to which a particular operator was not able to detect a particular defect. Therefore, asking these kind of questions or using fishbone diagram or other root cause analysis technique at D4 stage of 8D problem solving, we try to reach to the root of the problem. The step 5, D5 in the 8D problem solving is implementing the long-term corrective actions to correct the root cause. To find the long-term corrective action, we ask the question like, what we are going to change: fixture, machine, procedure, work instruction, policies, etc. etc. And who is going to make those changes? When will the change be made? How will you make sure that changes was made? And how will you make sure the changes worked? All these questions will conclude a long-term corrective action that will ensure that this problem does not happen again in your process. The stage 6, the D6 of 8D problem solving is implementation and verification of long-term corrective actions. Implementation here means making sure that in process whatever changes you did are implemented, and you do the pilot run. The pilot run results or a small quantity run results will ensure that whatever changes you have done in the process are not going to go away for the long term, and they will be sustained. Questions to ask at this stage is: will this corrective action still work if I hire someone or fire someone from this stage? Will the corrective action still be in place after a month or after a year? Make sure that during the implementation you update all the respective SOPs, process documents, process flow, so that in the long term the operator can refer to the changed documents and the problem does not reoccur. The next step in 8D problem solving is D7 or preventive action. At this stage, the aim is to brainstorm and implement long-term solutions to stop the problem from reoccurring, not just for the specific situation, but for similar circumstances as well. We need to be mindful of identifying the similar parts or processes where this problem happened in the past, and we address all of them in one go. The last and not the least is D8. Congratulate the team. Successful completing an 8D is a big deal. The team champion should make sure that you give all the personal recognitions to the team members via a note or via the certifications. Recognize them during the all hands meetings and give them the awards for the key contributions, the process of systematic evaluations, etc. You provide the 8D team with recognition so that they will volunteer to be on the next one also. To summarize, here are the rules related to 8D problem solving. Rule 1. If there is no team, it is not an 8D. Rule 2. Incomplete problem descriptions lead to bad solutions. Try to make your problem description as detailed as possible. Rule 3. Never stop after the short-term corrective action, even if the symptom go away. Rule 4. Inspection cannot be the root cause. Inspection catches defects, it does not prevent them. Rule 5. Document your root cause analysis every time. Rule 6. Human error is not a acceptable root cause. Look for the systematic root causes. Rule 7. Without buy-in, even the best corrective action in the world will fail. So always take the buy-in from your team. And last and not the least, rule 8. If you want 8D to have an impact, focus on the systematic solutions and fix them. I hope you like my video. If you have any questions, please put them in comment section and I will be happy to reply. And please do not forget to hit the bell icon to subscribe for my future videos. Thank you.